Hello everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much. All right, Graveyard Talkers, and welcome to another Graveyard Talk, and I'm your host, Randy, and today, well, we come back to Woodland Cemetery. I had some stuff that I had to do in town, so this just made it a very easy place to go for a session, and I've got an appointment in about an hour and a half, so we're going to do everything wrapped up in one because I want to get out today. As you can see, it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day here in Southeast Michigan. Behind me is some construction crews going on, so the beeping you're hearing is from them. So I did want to talk about one thing, and this is a journey for me. This is a personal journey for me. You know, let's face it, there's more days behind me than there are in front of me. And I know in relatively short time, I hope it's long, long, long time, but in a relatively short time, this is where I'm going to end up. And if there is a way that I can communicate with my family members, I'm going to communicate with them. And in the case of my son, I'm going to haunt him if I can, because that's just what I do. But in all seriousness, I'm glad you're on this journey with me. I'm learning a lot of stuff. This is what I've learned so far in the last 7 months that I've been doing this, that they want to communicate with us. But look at all that. Look at all the headstones behind me. There's thousands upon thousands of spirits in here. They all, or a majority of them, want to communicate. So let's keep the journey up. Let's keep communicating with them. And hopefully when you put the whole thing together, not just one or two episodes, not just one or two lines of voices that come across, but the whole thing, because one spirit will have one idea, another spirit will have a different idea. And just like when we're talking to people who are alive, we can make up our own minds on what's true, what's not true, what's real, what's not real. So with that, we're going to do a short session here. I don't know how long, but you've listened to me long enough here. And I'm going to try to kick the sessions down to 15 minutes from now on. So with that, my name is Randy. I'm your host. I mean you no harm. I have two devices here. I got a phone and I've got a speaker. Those spirits in there who know what a phone, a cell phone is, and a speaker, they can certainly tell you what they are better than I can. I mean you no harm. I will do you no harm. This is a no judgment zone for those who would like to speak. Now is the time to try to get your message through to me and to those you want to get your message to.
West hard. We move it.
All right, I do have a construction vehicle coming by, so we'll make sure that he gets by, without any issues. All righty, let's start her again. So I've been to this cemetery quite a few times, and what I do know is there's people of every background here, every occupation here. There are heroes buried here. There are murderers buried here. I would like to hear your story. You'd like to come forth, you want to bring me to your gravesite? Tell me where to go. I will go to your gravesite if it's all possible. Okay, I heard somebody say they were from Tennessee. Tennessee. Who was a spirit that said they were from Tennessee? All right, Brian. My name is Randy, and so you were from Tennessee. Are you very close to me here? Would you like me to visit your grave, or would you like to just tell me something about yourself? Message. All right. So Brian just has a message, and so I'm gonna look around a little bit more than what I used to. Topa is sitting here next to me. This place is full of squirrels, and I don't want Topa running off after one. So if there's a big jump in the um, video, that's what happened. She's ran off. I don't keep her on a leash while she's sitting here because she generally sits right by my side. So, Brian, you had a message. What was that message you wanted to get out? Okay, I heard it leaked taking on water. But Brian, are you referring about your final resting place, about your casket? They that they put you in the ground. Are you saying it was leaking and it's taking on water?
What's I call it man?
Okay, I heard worried and I can't get out. Well, Brian, from my understanding, you're a spirit. So if you're a spirit, you're not, your spirit would not be, I could be wrong, your spirit would not be uh, forced to stay in the coffin, in the grave. Can you not escape or rise from it? No. Okay, so I heard no. Brian, why can't you get yourself out of your coffin in your spiritual form?
Everything just get off from images. Where?
So, do you need help, Brian? Do you need help from a spiritual advisor, like Mary Allen or Michael? Do you need their help?
About
Where?
Okay, so I heard sure at this point, and then I believe it was which one. I'm not sure. I don't, and if that was the question, I don't know which one it would be. I would suspect it would be Mary Ellen if she shows up.
not you like grandma was
Okay, and there's my grandma that came in there. Grandma, are you able to help them? Now I haven't heard grandma in a while. I don't think I've heard her maybe once since I got back from New Orleans. Grandma, how are you doing?
long time. And light.
Okay, I heard long time. It hurts and Mike's. That means Mike's in here as well. Was that Mike that I heard?
And hard.
All right, Mike and Grandma, if you can you try to help Brian? I don't know where he is buried at. I'm looking around here and I don't see a Brian. If you can help him, I would appreciate that. Brian, are you near me? Is your gravesite near me? Can you guide me to your gravesite? All right, I'm going to stand up a little bit. I'm going to walk around, see if I can't find a Brian right here by me. All right, Mike, I'm standing, Brian, I am standing up, or Mike, I am standing up, whichever one. Can you tell me if I am getting close? Sounds like they said you're getting colder. So if that's the case, I'll go back this way. And again, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, and I can only walk about 50 feet from the camera. So, am I any closer, Mike? Am I any closer?
Yeah.
Easy.
Ghost. Okay. Heard somebody say there was a ghost, so there must be a ghost in here somewhere. So, Brian, I do apologize. I am not seeing a headstone for you. I've looked all over as far as I can go, and I don't see a headstone for you. So, Mike, if you can reach out to him and help him, I certainly would appreciate it.
So,
Okay, Michael, have they reached, or Brian, have they reached out to you? Are you okay?
Don't
filled.
Okay, so with that, we have Grandma was here. We have Mike here. I'm sure they're on the job trying to help him get out of his coffin, to figure out how to get out of his coffin, which apparently is leaking. So with that, we're going to cut this one. We're at about our 15-minute limit. So we're going to cut this one where it's at. Don't forget to join us for our next one and join me on my journey. This is a very important journey to me, and I hope it helps you with your journey in what is inevitable for all of us. So with that, as I always say, you didn't come here to listen to what I had to say. If you come here at all, you're here to listen what they had to say. To listen, I came here to listen what Brian had to say today. Hopefully we have helped Brian. And with that, we'll see you on the next one.